guys, it is Christmas season, and I thought we can go down a little bit of nostalgia here, a little bit of video game history, if you will, and take you back to 1998 for the release of the. Yes, you were Blabs, 2 years old. You probably don't remember this commercial though. Leaflet, do you remember this N64 commercial?
Do I want to admit it though?
Let's find out.
No audio.
No audio.
No audio. No audio on my end too. What the hell?
I get one job.
I don't know why.
Is that for 1080 snowboarding?
No. Well, let's find out. I think you'll very much enjoy.
I remember this one.
Sorry, I screwed the pooch on that. Thanks, StreamYard. Let's try this again.
Jingle bells, Santa smells, Christmas really stunk. I got nothing that I like, my gifts were all just junk. Boxes full of clothes, CDs no one knows. When I wanted something for my Nintendo 64, Zelda's great, Turok 2, South Park would be fine. How about Rogue Squadron? That game could be mine.
Make up for a lame Christmas. Get the hits you missed on N64.
What'd you think, huh?
That's cute.
It's so douche chilling, but I do miss that time period. But really douche chilling.
Can you please retweet you wearing douche outfit from 1998? Because I remember you. Yeah, that'd be great.
With the big pants.
Yeah. Absolutely. Sure.
You look. I mean, that picture. You look straight out of a Hot Topic ad.
There's many more too. I'd be happy to grab those. Absolutely.
Many more too. That's rough. Do you have any favorite memories from the N64 Leaflet? We had a video about this recently, and it was fun to talk about N64 memories.
And Smash Brothers is probably my favorite. Actually, I remember playing Mario 64 and thinking like, man, these graphics are so good. It can never get any better than this. And we have like freaking VR, like ray tracing. It's crazy.
So I have some pretty hot opinions about the N64.
Really?
And yeah.
All right, let's hear it.
Do you want to hear all of them? Should I just piss off all the internet right now?
Sure.
Let's do it.
Number one, the controller's not that good.
Yeah, fair enough.
That's not that hot a take.
Okay.
Most people don't like it.
Okay. Number two, Ocarina of Time has not aged well.
That's blasphemy.
Okay. Number three, Mario 64, while revolutionary for its time, is not as fun as everyone thinks it is.
Well, if you compare it to Super Mario World, Super Mario 3,
well,
even
remember,
2, honestly.
It was compared to those when it came out. And
yeah, but if you compare it, I think you're right. Is what I'm saying.
What if they fixed the camera, Craig?
I don't know. I'd have to see it. I'd have to see it played. But I mean,
okay.
it was.
You're right on that one.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, I agree.
Incorrect.
Okay. Okay. Let's see. Let's see if I can go down my list here. Wave Race. Underrated.
There.
No.
I like Pilot Wings.
Pilot Wings 1 was better than Pilot Wings 64.
100% true, though. That's true.
Yes. I think ultimately the N64 will, once again, while revolutionary for its time, has not aged as well. I think that is when, I've given this analogy before, that is when video games started to go through video game puberty, and it was like everything was awkward. You had these big blocky characters and rough edges and stuff, and we're going to get to the whole 3D thing of this, but that was video game puberty, and nobody likes to go back and look at puberty and be like, look at how pretty I was, because it wasn't, right? Let's just be real. And there was a lot of learning steps along the way. So, the N64 was good for its time, but I think that it has been tremendously overrated by nostalgia.
May I interject real quick?
Please.
Thank you. So real quick, let's just take Mario 64 and Ocarina of Time, right? So we're entering a 3D landscape. We're just coming into this new thing. Look at all of the mechanics found in the 3D platform of Mario 64, and look at all of the adventure semi loose RPG elements and stuff like that found in Ocarina of Time, like Z-Target, all that stuff. All of that echoes still to today. The fact that they got that right on minute one, the first thing that they launched, they nailed it so well that it's still in effect now, other than the camera. But you could argue that's because they didn't have a second analog stick. I think, to me, that actually says the opposite. It's not that it didn't age well. I'd actually say it's timeless because of that. All the games I'm playing today have those lock-ons, have the Z targeting, have the idea of being able to move a camera. In the N64 case, terrible, but you were able to move around the camera. The idea of having your character move tiptoe if you pressed a little bit on the analog stick to a full run, like all those things we still see today. Outside of the original NES, can you say anything else has been that influential on everything? If those games were meh, they wouldn't still echo. If that makes sense, right?
Okay, but here's the problem with what you're saying. By the way, I agree with everything that you just said. Right, as far as the mechanics of the games, right? They nailed it. But if they were truly
and the whole
that
adventure
awesome,
system too, like look at what the design of Mario 64, like how you have to get X amount of stars to open this gate, like that's still there. So it's even beyond mechanics.
You know what? I will 100% agree with you on all of that. So what you're telling me is that that since we're still using the same system from 30 years ago, it's now dated, right? It depends on how you look at it. It's either classic or dated, depending on your perspective. But regardless of that, right? Here's my thought: you can give a 10-year-old Super Mario World, and they can figure out how to play it. You could give a 10-year-old
incorrect with Blabs. We've seen it.
You could give a 10-year-old. I said 10, not 12. You can give a 10-year-old Mario 64, and they would say it's boring as fuck, but they would have so much fun. I think that the N64, once again, for people our age, spectacular, but it has not aged well in that it cannot be passed down to younger generations because there's way better systems set up now. Once again, because of the N64, but the games have not aged as well as other consoles. Specifically,
what is so different between Mario 64 and Odyssey to you? What is so dramatically different?
Control scheme. Yeah, control scheme, the setup. Graphically, it's not as pretty to look at.
Well, graphically, but if you updated, if you took Ocarina of Time and you gave it, you kept everything the same. Just again, camera, I will always agree on because it didn't have that second analog stick. But if you gave it a facelift, I'd say Ocarina still plays today to young people.
Well, they should do that. I
wish
very
they
much
would.
think, I very much think they should bring Ocarina of Time up to using Breath of the Wild or that engine. I think that'd be really, really cool. By the way, I saw somebody mention this idea that Blitz was on the N64. Nobody ever said Blitz was a good looking game. Like it is blocky and all this. I don't know. Like that's the thing. There's so much nostalgia tied to it that people are like, you're a fucking idiot, Craig. I know I am an idiot, right? But
you're not an idiit for it. Not in the least. It's just an opinion. But I
realize
I think they hold up more than I guess you would.
Leaflet, did I hurt your feelings here? And because of that, am I wrong?
No, I kind of do agree that like mechanics, like the mechanical innovation doesn't necessarily mean that the game itself was good. I think. Well, good. Of course, we're talking about the great, so it's kind of difficult. It's a different scale, right? And I kind of agree that the blocky, it kind of looks bad, like compared to nowadays. Whereas I feel like the stylisticness of like the pixel art is it's forever basically.
Yes.
Like I think that, so I think I agree with you that like I think that the actual game itself, like the worlds and the encounters, the design of the dungeons and stuff, I think all of that is really good. And I think it does need a facelift.
I found this list of the top N64 games of all time. Okay, let's just do a quick glance at these really quick, and let's see you know, at the top of this list, you're going to find, you know, the usual suspects, right? Your Ocarina of Times. This is from Nintendo Life here. So let's just do a quick glance here. You know, actually, I think a better way to do this actually would be to scroll to the top at 50 and work our way down here. Let's actually do that. And like when you look at this and you go, oh, okay, really? Like Duke Nukem 64 is a top 50 game on the N64. Okay. You know, Beetle Adventure Racing.
Oh yeah,
Okay.
amazing game.
Hydro Thunder, great game. Love it.
Amazing.
Jet Force Gemini, Worms
Man.
Armageddon, Turok
Love
2,
that game.
WCW, Tony Hawk Pro Skater. It was better on the PlayStation for sure.
Yeah, I
Mortal
agree.
Kombat Trilogy, Star Wars Episode 1 Racer, which I'll tell you this, fun for the time, kind of mid, right? Quake, Ogre Battle 64, Pilot Wing 64,
Okay.
Kirby 64, Mischief Makers. That game's fun. Shake Shake. We have the Legend of the Mystical Ninja.
I
Golemon's
love
Great-
that game.
Yeah,
That
I like
game was great.
I like the Super Nintendo one better than the 64 3D versions of it personally. But Harvest Moon 64, Blast Corps, Mario Party, Donkey Kong 64. Man, okay,
What an
collectathon.
era, man.
Look at Leaflet's like, you're fucking wrong, Craig, you idiot. you damn idiot. Sin and Punishment, released in Japan. Mario Golf, WWF No Mercy, Tony Hawk Pro Skater 2, Mystical Ninja, Mario Tennis, Wave Race. Okay, yeah, we are getting into some classics here. But I think that,
Wait,
yes.
where's
Leaflet.
Shadows? Is Shadows not on here? No way.
Let's find out.
That's the best Star Wars game.
Ooh.
No fucking way.
Ooh.
There's no way they put fucking Pod Racer on. This is bad. This list is invalidated, man. Invalidated list.
Here,
Shadows
look-
was phenomenal.
There we go. People are pissed. Shadow.
What the hell? You put freaking Pod Racer in there and not Shadows of the Empire?
Now this is
Unreal.
pod racing.
There we go. Ooh, that's ridiculous. Here's another hot take. If you didn't grow up playing GoldenEye, the game is balls.
What if they updated the controller scheme?
They did.
Because they
tilt.
did, I think, on the Xbox, right? That I didn't get to try.
They did, yeah, they did, and it was, you know, it's not like it sold gangbusters or whatever when did that.
Honestly, to me, that kind of whole, I kind of agree with you on that.
Yeah. Well, there
Did
you
you
go.
guys pick Odd Job?
Everybody picked Odd Job.
I never picked Odd Job, not even once.
Oh, God. You're
I
better
have
than me.
honor,
aren't you?
okay?
You're better than me, aren't you? You are. I know you are. That's awesome. Well, there's some hardcore video game talk for you here on the #1 video game podcast on planet Earth. Congratulations, you got it. Your mom told me you should hit the subscribe button. You don't want to disappoint mom, do you?